Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Atlanta Falcons. Young Kweku has it all teed up. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Allen taken right to the air. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
At the 35-yard line.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. First tone of the game for James Cook. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
You know he'll never shy away from embracing contact on a play right up the gut. Come on. You know getting that toss in the open field is so much more fun. And on that play, well, certainly more exciting for all of us to watch too.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Completed over the middle. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the 23. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bass now to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They'll run it here with Bijan Robinson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys, not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Completes, it's Bijan Robinson. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's the defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. Pulled in at the 20. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
At their own 34-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. From the 39. That's incomplete on 2nd down. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Allen on 3rd and short. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st down, Bills.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Allen on the play action. Rolling out to his left. And he goes down. The Falcons got to him. And he's chased out of bounds behind the line. That's going to go down as a sack for the defense. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. And that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Again, Allen to the air. Escapes the pocket. Well, right side, and Shakir has it. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills take a 13-0 lead. A quick second score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down on the sidelines, because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker, because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he crosses midfield before going out. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Here we go, Jack. Panther 60, Panthers.
Play action, Sanders. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Kind of feel like we're watching a welcome to the NFL moment for this rookie quarterback. Hey, kid, yeah, the rush gets here a little bit faster at this level than it does the college game.
On second down, Robinson. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. That play cleaned up by Matt Milano.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
Sanders now on third down. Finds him over the middle. And they catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's fourth and maybe a yard.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
They'll run it with Robinson, and he'll get them enough for a first down.
I love watching those running backs do their drill, especially in practice where they just keep those legs turning. They keep those legs moving for situations just like that one.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Here we go, here we go.
On first down, here's Sanders. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now this is the dreaded sight anytime there's a sack. He's hurting after taking that hit, and they're going to get out there to check on him. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Trying again, following the sack. Finds the in route complete. He takes this forward a little to about the 39. Jack Thompson finishing that play off.
It's a gain of 4.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Hey, receiver.
Throwing on third, Cousins. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Matt Milano in to pick it off. And the Bills get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Well, partner, you know this one firsthand. Getting them behind the sticks really limited what the call could be on the offensive side, and no doubt helped set up that INT.
Fortunately, I sure do. And when you're in these situations, you got to have self-talk. You really do as a quarterback. You got to tell yourself, third and long, extra long like this, protect the football. Protect the football. A punt is okay. Quarterback extra aggressive in the defense, well, they did exactly what they wanted to do. They took it from them.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. From the 27. Short pass brought in. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk. And that's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Our score, 14-0. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Now Allen off the play action. Here's a loft deep down the middle. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Picked off by Billy Bowman. And the Falcons take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
They'll go play action for Sanders. He throws a bullet deep to the right. He's got it inside the 25. And he gets this forward to the 19. They get 35 out of that one. And the Falcons will have a 1st.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
It'll be this group's job, watching the film, to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons parlay the interception into points. Drake London with the touchdown. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Extra point by Q is up and good. And the Falcons chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Young Wei Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And the Falcons are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception. Well, what better way to follow up one interception than by getting back out there and picking off another on the first play of the very next drive.
And think of all the work the offense just did on the sideline to try and recover. Okay, let's put together a good plan. Here's your adjustment. And in just one play, you flush it all down the toilet.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Hawk 70, Hawk.
Here's Robinson to start the drive. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
70, Timberwolf. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Front row 80. Buffalo 18. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Forced out to his right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That one intended for Drake London. And that brings up 4th and long. Ryan Stonehouse back out there again to punt it away. And this is the second time he's been brought on to kick it. And as this hits and heads out, we wait for the mark, but it should be right on the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Brought in right side by Moore. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Chased out to his right. That's more of the catch out left. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
Falcons getting close, and they take him down! And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it in the 3rd row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now 3rd down is so much harder.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Working from the gun, it's Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
And this punt is out of bounds with no chance at a return. Looks like they're going to spot it at the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
Robinson on the inside give. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Ready? 60 by 60. Ready.
A quick throw completed out to the left. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. The Falcons trailing in the early going. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Finds his back, it's Robinson. The ball is out! Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. Ooh, close call there. They'll get 18 yards there. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
Let's go now.
Under the gun, here's Sanders. To the right side and reeled in by London. Small gain down to the 23. That was T.J. Sanders on the tackle.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front ready to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
A solid gain of 6 there. It's going to be 3rd and just a yard.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
He gets it out left, and it's gone. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the 1st. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Ready.
All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They're lining up to go for this. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Okay,
So the field goal team stays sidelined. They're going to go for this.
Come on. Set. Hawk 70. Rig it. Unlock line.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
And that one splits the uprights, and the Falcons tie things up at 14.
To kick off for Atlanta.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. They'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's brought in downfield by Kincaid. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Buffalo calls it 2nd time out of the half. Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. 1st down throw for Allen. Has it downfield, working the left. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Well, bless his heart. Where some quarterbacks look off double coverage and check it down, this guy just attacks it head on. And why wouldn't he if he's capable of beating it for that kind of result?
Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
He's loaded another one up. And in, touchdown Buffalo. The Bills take the lead just before halftime. And that is his 3rd touchdown catch. Certainly enough to call this a very good game for him. And we're still in the opening half, so what else might he accomplish before we're done here? That one right down the middle. And the Bills break that tie and now lead by 7. Pass now to kick this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. They've got 1st down here, but just 18 seconds to work with.
Ready.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he gets a few on the punch forward. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Four yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Staying with Robinson. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. That's Gregory Rousseau who cleaned up that play. He gets a couple, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Bass now to kick this away. Here's Jamal Agnew on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, Bronco Eagles. 18, Pioneer.
To throw now is Sanders. Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives it up to the 24. Tackled on the play by Taylor Rapp.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. Inside the 45. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown.
Kate, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen, and they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebrations.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons tie this game at 21.
To kick off for Atlanta.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. A big hit there. He's not even going to make it back to the 20.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. First and 10. On first down, Allen. Finds him on the crossing route. Keeps it moving. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
They'll run it with Cook. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. Here's a screen for Cook. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Jake, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Third and long, it's Allen. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the Falcons scoop it up. 30. Hits the 20. And Atlanta will return it for a touchdown. The Falcons grab the lead on their first series of the half. That was awesome. The return became a question of, does he have enough steam to make it back before someone runs him down?
That is the most sprinting we're going to see him do on a football field, maybe his whole life. That distance, a whole lot more than the few yards he's usually running towards quarterback in the pocket. He got enough to reach that goal line. You're darn right he did. He could sense it, and he wanted it.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Here's a give to Cook. They'll cobble together a yard there. Jesse Bates getting up for the stop that time.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the 21. Still on his feet. But there's too much pressure, and he's brought down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Falcons going nickel to defend this third down play. Allen to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Trying to find his tight end. So that brings up 4th and long. The Bills with a punt team out there. And he's only a handful of yards from his own goal line. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
On the give, here's Robinson. Takes out a one-stop. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, a nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 45-yard line.
Okay, ready?
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
70, give a look.
That's completed out to the right. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. Into the secondary past the 40. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Falcons take a 13-point lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
Okay, we hear week after week how hard it is to run the football at the NFL level, and it is. But this guy today, he's making it look easy, and they rarely do that from the running back position.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons double their lead to 14.
Youngway Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Cook. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Throwing here, Allen. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Keon Coleman on that throw. And that makes it 2nd and goal.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out.
Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Bass on for the extra point. He connects on the point after. And the Bills chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Bills 28.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10.
Let's go. 19, Tiger, 19.
Running left is Robinson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Here's 2nd and 11. It's on the in route. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That play good for 17 and a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
From the gun, it's Robinson. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Cougar 19. Go.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Cowboy 80. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
3rd and short here, Sanders. Pass complete to Robinson. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Falcons will have a first.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Smash.
Here's a counter give to Robinson. Home to the right. And he's finally taken down at the 7-yard line. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
That's another Falcons.
Ready, set.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Come on. 70 Timberwolves.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's the Falcons with the ball. They're leading, but not by a ton.
Ready.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Get it. Ready.
Here's Robinson. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
Ready. 70 Lions. Panther 11. Mustang 19. Dragon 60.
Third and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons score up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away.
Pretty cool moment. That is the first rushing score of his young career. And look, I'm not going to say it's the first of many. We just don't know in this league. But I do know that's a confidence builder for this entire offense when your quarterback can score using his legs as well.
Koo on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons double their lead to 14.
Falcons 42, Bills 28. Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Pulled in by his back, Cook. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good for a Bills 1st down. Allen looking to throw. Downfield, and Shakir has it. And he's going to set them up with a 1st down on a huge gain.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you get double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Buys time, rolling right. He takes it himself. And he's going to be out of bounds at about the 7-yard line, partner. That's where they're going to be set up for this 1st and goal.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway. Ugh.
Back now, pressure on its way. On the move, headed right. Nowhere to go with it, so he just throws it away.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Now Allen. Rolling left, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. What's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's cut at the 4. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Field goal doesn't move that needle. They're going for the touchdown. It's 4th and goal. Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Ready.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And that carry only gets one on the plunge off the guts.
In truth, Kate, I felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, they're not going to back down here on 2nd down as well.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Here's Sanders now. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down.
Red. Cowboy 80. 79.
And the give for Bijan. His run, that's about 4, but he's still well shy of that marker. It's 4th down.
Dorian Williams on the stop. A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Their punter making his way out now. Ryan Stonehouse will kick it away. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. So that one looked like it didn't make it to midfield, and yep, that's correct. They're marking it out beyond the 45, but short of the midfield logo. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Allen now on 1st down. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Back to the air, Allen. Drops it off to Cook. He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve. Some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Allen on 3rd and short. Oh, brother, it's another interception. There he goes, right sideline. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. Second time they've taken one back on him, Brock. First the fumble return, and now this pick 6.
You know, I point this out to you every defensive meeting room we're in, Kate, when we sit down in these production meetings, and you can see their boards, right? These defenses keep track, and they know if they get a score defensively, their odds of winning through the roof. You get 2, it's almost a certainty.
Coup with the extra point. And the Falcons stretch their lead to 21.
Falcons 49, Bills 28. Young Wei Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Here's Allen. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Bills hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's a BYOB. You got to be your own blocker. It would have taken the entire defense piling on to stop him from getting that 1st down. Well done.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Another one for Cook. And he's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Play action now with Allen. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Falcons take over once again after forcing his 4th interception of the night.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. So the Falcons defend their building and take the win at home. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. A well-earned win for the Falcons as we say goodbye from Atlanta.